talking, I was timing my breath, counting lights on the ceiling instead. Caught a word, then I lost the thread. Smiled right on cue like I always did. My head moved before my mind checked in. A reflex dressed up as discipline. I know that nod, I know it well. It's my cleanest way to exit a spell. I nodded without listening, like it meant the same thing. Automatic agreement, social oil in the machine. I nodded without listening, no signal, miss, no scene. Just muscle memory, doing what it seems.
Yeah, you paused like you wanted a sign. I gave you one bar, not mine. Yeah, totally soft and thin, bought myself a little skin. I mastered the art of appearing there. Eyes engaged, mind elsewhere. Not rude, not distant, not gone. Just floating slightly off the song.
It's not that I don't care, it's just easier this way. Some moments don't ask for presents, they just ask you not to break the frame.
Yeah, I've learned where the beat should land, when to nod, when to raise a hand. The rhythm of being polite is quieter than being right. Sometimes listening takes more weight than I've got in my mental state. So I move my head, let it pass. Hope the moment doesn't ask me back. I nodded without listening, kept the peace intact. Didn't slow the conversation, didn't push it back. I nodded without listening, felt smooth, felt clean, like a practice response in a practice routine.
There was a time I'd force my focus, stay sharp just to prove I noticed. Now I pick my battles light, save my hearing for another night. Not every word needs a home, some just wanna be shown that they landed somewhere near a face and not an ear. Maybe this is how we cope with too much sound, not enough space. A subtle yes to keep it moving while our thoughts take a break. If presence had a spectrum, I'm living in the gray. Not gone enough to disappear, not here enough to stay.
Like, you wrapped it up, seemed satisfied. I don't think I technically lied. I agreed with the tone, the speed, the shape of what you needed from me. Later on alone, I thought about what you might have brought. Funny how it didn't stick. Guess that I was doing all the work.
I nodded without listening, still knew when it was done. That's the trick of social gravity, you fall without the run. I nodded without listening, not proud, not mean, just another human move in a shared routine. Head moves slow, mind stays loose. Didn't hear, still approve.
Yeah, nothing special happened, that's the thing. Same street noise, same ceiling fan spin. No headline moment, no highlight reel. Just hours moving without appeal. I wore the same jacket as last week, said the same words, nothing unique, but something in the lack of spark let the day leave a softer mark. Yeah, the coffee tasted like it always does. No better, no worse, just enough. I didn't laugh hard, didn't sigh, didn't check the time that much. People pass without a trace, no story stuck to any fate. Still when I think back now, this is the day I somehow found. Yeah, nothing special happened, no moment worth defending, and maybe that's why it stayed. Yeah. Nothing special happened, no reason, no event, just a day that didn't fade. Yeah. I've chased days that burn too bright, forgot I'm just as fast at night. The loud ones blur, the sharp ones bend, they don't sit easy in the end. This one didn't ask for space, didn't need to be named, just rested where it landed and waited to be remembered. No spike, no drop, no lesson learned. Just time behaving the way it works, yeah. I think calm leaves deeper lines when nothing's fighting for your mind. No defense up, no post to keep, just existing comfortably. The absence of a big reveal. Let smaller things start to feel real. Like how the light stayed low all day, or how I didn't rush away. And nothing special happened, still I see it clear. Maybe memory likes it better when nothing interferes. Nothing special happened, no story to pretend. Just a quiet day that didn't end. If you ask me what stood out, I'd probably shrug it out. No answer clean enough to justify the thought, but later on it shows up slow in the way I breathe, the pace I go. Like the body kept a note, the mind forgot to quote. Maybe meaning isn't loud, maybe it doesn't wave you down. Some days slip in under the door and stay longer than the rest. No highlight, no regret, just a calm you don't forget. I went to sleep without a thought, woke up lighter than I was. Didn't change a single thing, still something settled in. If memories a crowded room, this one didn't make a move, just sat there being plain. And that's why it remained. Yeah. Nothing special happened, and that's the part that's true. No effort spent remembering, still it stayed with me and you. Nothing special happened, no frame, no name, just a day that quietly refused to fade. Nothing special, still here. Nothing special, still here. We didn't plant this chill, it just stayed like a light left on in a quiet place. No rush, no rush, no thrill, no words to say. We didn't plan this chill, it just stayed. City's breathing slow through an open window. Neon on your face, but we're laying low. Coffee getting cold, conversation dinner, laughing at the space between now and dinner. No big talks, no future tense, just shoes by the door, no common sense. I don't ask where this is going next, I kinda like the not knowing part best. Your jacket on my chair like it belongs, playlist stuck on half-forgotten songs. Minutes feel wide like they're stretched on purpose. Nothing to prove, nothing to service. If tomorrow shifts, I won't complain. Tonight feels easy, that's enough to stay. We're not building castles in the air, just leaning back and whatever's there. We didn't plan it, still land. It's just stay. No script, no script, no scene, no role to play, no role to play. It's cool how calm can read us. It's cool how calm. We didn't plan this chill, it just stayed. Maybe comfort's just a quiet skill, knowing when to let the moment live. No sparks flying, no dramatic spin, just a subtle yes, we're settling. Street lights flicker like the tire too. Same pace as me when I'm walking with you. If this fades out, I'm still okay. Some things don't need a reason to stay. I've chased the loud, I've chased the fast. This feels like something that might last. Not forever, just tonight. And honestly, that feels like we didn't plan it. Let's just stay, just stay. Like a deep exhale, we never fade. That's the fate. No map, no name, no promise made. We didn't plan this chill, let's just stay. No home, no plans, no line, just time doing fine. No plans, no line, just time. No home, no plans, no line, just time doing fine. No plans, no line.
We didn't plant this chill, it just stayed like a light left on in a quiet place. No rush, no rush, no thrill, no words to say. We didn't plan this chill, it just stayed.
City's breathing slow through an open window. Neon on your face, but we're laying low. Coffee getting cold, conversation thinner. Laughing at the space between now and dinner. No big talks, no future tense. Just shoes by the door, no common sense. I don't ask where this is going next. I kinda like the not knowing part best. Your jacket on my chair like it belongs. Playlist stuck on half-forgotten songs. Minutes feel wide like they're stretched on purpose. Nothing to prove, nothing to service. If tomorrow shifts, I won't complain. Tonight feels easy, that's enough to stay. We're not building castles in the air, just leaning back and whatever's there. We didn't plan it, still land. It's just stay. No script, no script, no scene, no role to play. No role to play. It's cool how calm can read us. It's cool how calm. We didn't plan this chill. It just stayed. Maybe comfort's just a quiet skill, knowing when to let the moment live. No sparks flying, no dramatic spin, just a subtle yes, we're settling. Street lights flicker like the tire too. Same pace as me when I'm walking with you. If this fades out, I'm still okay. Some things don't need a reason to stay. I've chased the loud, I've chased the fast. This feels like something that might last. Not forever, just tonight. And honestly, that feels like we didn't plan it. Let's just stay. It just stay like a deep exhale. We never fade. That's the phase. No map, no name, no promise made. We didn't plan this chill. Let's just stay. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line. Just time. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line.
Yeah, a menu glowing like a matador. Yeah, we skimmed the top, ignored the floor. Yeah, you said that one, I said sure. Finger tap before we were sure. Didn't wait, didn't ask, didn't run the pros and math. Something in the way we shrugged felt like trust or just enough. Serve a night and walked away. Yeah. Decision locked without delay. Yeah. We leaned back like it was planned, even though we didn't understand what we wanted, what we meant. Just knew we didn't wanna spend another minute circling. Options start to feel like no. We ordered before deciding. Let the moment choose the shape. Didn't know what we were craving. Still it somehow hit the play. We ordered before deciding, and it worked out fine. Funny how less thinking gets it right sometimes. There's a comfort in committing light. Not forcing everyone to fight. I've been stuck in choices deep. Ended up more tired than pleased. This felt easier by design, even if it wasn't mine. Maybe taste adjusts itself when you stop asking. So much of it, not careless, not rushed, just done with the maybe phase. Some answers don't need proof, they just need to be played. Yes, yeah. I've noticed how life mirrors this. The best they start like accidents. You lean in first, explain it later. Call it instinct, call it favor. If it's wrong, we'll deal with that, but it rarely ever is. Most things land close enough when expectations not too strict. Did we order before deciding? No debate, no review. Ended up exactly somewhere we didn't know we wanted to. We ordered before deciding, no regret inside. Sometimes rough alignment is the right kind of right. Yeah. Food arrived, we shared a look. Like this works, let's not overcook. The story of how we got here already fading. Taste still clear, didn't need to justify. Didn't need a reason why. result spoke for itself. If that's usually how it helps. Maybe choice is overrated when you trust the room you're in. Yeah, a little faith and momentum, let it now step in. If you hesitate too long, you miss the open door. Sometimes action is the thought you were waiting for. Yeah. We ate slow, talk less, let the outcome settle in. Not perfect, not precise, just a solid middle win. I don't need the best thing, just something that aligns close enough, feels honest most of the time. Yeah, we ordered before deciding, didn't map it out. Yeah, still somehow landed where we're good right now. Yeah, we ordered before deciding, and I do it again. Some things work better when you don't pretend. Menu close, table set, not exact, no regret, no regret. Hey, hey. Net up. The clock leans sideways on the wall. Sun spills soft, not in a rush at all. Cars roll by, then hesitate, like they're reading the light, debating fate. I'm not late, I'm not on time, just floating in a thin gold line. Thoughts move slow, but they're alive. This hour doesn't ask me to decide. Yeah, shoes half off, mine half there. Plans dissolve into open air. Bass stays low, just enough sway. Drums tap out or maybe stay. No green light calling me ahead, no red light pulling on my thread. I'm good right here between the cues, where nothing's urgent, nothing's due. Yellow light, afternoon, not stopping short, not breaking through. I don't rush, I don't resume, I just ride this yellow light afternoon. Sip goes warm, ice melts down, shadows stretch without a sound. Every second feels hand-drawn, I'm moving fast, yeah. Phone stays quiet on the side, no alarms, no need to slide. Electric keys and honey tones, turning waiting into home. If momentum asks my name, I smile back but stay the same. This pace fits the shape of me, easy in between velocity. Yellow light, afternoon, soft delay, a gentle tune. I don't rush, I don't resume, I just ride this yellow light afternoon. Yeah, soon it'll change, I know it will, but not yet, and that's the thrill. Holding time without a tune in this yellow light afternoon. Yeah, you're covering on a borrowed desk, sunlight hitting like it's guessing. We open laptops, closed our minds, scroll past most of the deadlines. Nobody sprinting, nobody late, just sitting with the idea of a day. Check one thing off, left hand alone, still felt fine when the hours were gone. We call this productivity now, nodded twice on how that counts. Didn't move much, still burn it down. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, baby. same old sip. Talked in circles and let it drift. You said yeah, I said probably. That was enough of accountability. Calendar looks busy in theory, and practice is just us and the ceiling. No pressure tone, no fake concern, just letting the afternoon turn. Yeah. Not everything needs a push. Some things live in the maybe zone. We didn't rush, we didn't lose, just stayed exactly where we were shown. Ideas partly cars and shade, still warm but in no rush to change. We made plans we won't defend, left them loose at both ends. A meeting with no clear results, still felt lighter than default. If nothing moved, nothing broke, that's a win for most folks. We call this productivity now. Shared a look, let the moment pass. Didn't climb, but we leveled out. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, wait up. There was a time I chased the proof. Metrics, minutes, tangible truth. Now I trust the slowest signs, like ease not fighting back this time. If the day ends calm and clean, if we're not drained by what we mean, then maybe that's the whole design. A quiet check mark in the mind. Maybe rest just wears a better suit. Maybe effort doesn't have to bruise. If the room feels balanced, I'm convinced something worked even if it's missed. Yeah. Walked outside, city still awake, nothing changed, still felt okay. We didn't hustle, didn't stall, just existed, that's all. Tomorrow can't ask for more, tonight was light and that's the score. Some days don't need a crown, they just sit down. This productivity now, no receipts, no amounts, just coffee cups and knotted brows. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, same table, same sound, still somehow counts. Ooh, yeah. Morning riding on the breeze, city waking gradually. Coffee cup against my hand, like the day already planned. Crosswalk flashing white and red, easy rhythm in my step. Nothing calling me too far, just this moment where we are. People drift from side to side, different stories, different lives. Still it all moves smooth somehow, like the world is settled now. Every sound just fits the beat, shoes and tires down the street. No big reason, nothing deep, just a flow I wanna keep. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. Sunlight bouncing off the glass, shadows stretching as I pass. Every corner feels relaxed, nothing missing, nothing lacks. Bus stop humming, distant horns blend together with the dawn. Even noise feels soft today, like it knows to fade away. Coffee cooling more and more, still I'm walking like before. Every breath and every sound keeps me steady, keeps me down. If the feeling stays this clean, I can live inside the scene. No need searching for a sign, everything already fine. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. could feel the rhythm never stop. Take it slow, let it ride. Want it moving by my side. Right here in this open space, everything falls into place. Yeah. Phone face down beside the keys. Morning moving lazily. Open tabs we never read. Half the thoughts stayed in our heads. Someone laughed across the room. Nothing urgent had to bloom. Cross one small thing off the page. Still felt decent by the day. No alarms inside the chest. No obsession, dressed as best. Just enough to say we tried. Then we let the hours slide. Guess this counts as working out. Shared a shrug and figured out. Not every fire needs burning down. Guess this counts as working out. Guess this counts as working out. Slow down, slow down. Yeah. Rain kept tapping on the glass. We watched the whole afternoon pass. Sent one email, called it good. Probably more than we should. Conversation drifting wide. Nothing really to decide. Calendar still looked intense from a very safe distance. No one trying to impress. No performance in the mess. Just enough momentum there to keep floating through the air. Maybe balance isn't loud. Maybe peace still makes us proud. Maybe slowing doesn't mean anything is in between. Guess this counts as working out. Moved a little, stayed around. Didn't win, but didn't drown. Guess this counts as working out. Guess this counts as working out. Stay here, stay here. Stay here, stay here. Yeah. There's a freedom in the pause, in not fixing every thought. Left some questions unresolved. Still somehow the day felt soft. We stopped dreaming. Yeah. Phone face down beside the keys. Morning moving lazily. Open tabs we never read. Half the thoughts stayed in our heads. Someone laughed across the room. Nothing urgent had to bloom. Cross one small thing off the page. Still felt decent by the day. No alarms inside the chest. No obsession, dressed as best. Just enough to say we tried. Then we let the hours slide. Guess this counts as working out. Shared a shrug and figured out. Not every fire needs burning down. Guess this counts as working out. Guess this counts as working out. Slow down, slow down. Yeah. Rain kept tapping on the glass. We watched the whole afternoon pass. Sent one email, called it good. Probably more than we should. Conversation drifting wide. Nothing really to decide. Calendar still looked intense from a very safe distance. No one trying to impress. No performance in the mess. Just enough momentum there to keep floating through the air. Maybe balance isn't loud. Maybe peace still makes us proud. Maybe slowing doesn't mean anything is in between. Guess this counts as working out. Moved a little, stayed around. Didn't win, but didn't drown. Guess this counts as working There's a freedom in the pause, in not fixing every thought. Left some questions unresolved, still somehow the day felt soft. We stopped treating sunlight laying on the floor, quiet like the day before. Coffee warming up my hands, nothing more than simple plans. Easy breathing in the room, morning drifting nice and smooth. Every little sound outside feels like it just fits the time. Shoes waiting beside the door, no rush needed anymore. Every thought just settles down like the air around this town. People passing far away, slowly moving through the day. Nothing pulling at my mind, everything feels soft and light. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. Softly now, breathe the air, every moment resting there. Let it stay, let it be right where life feels good to me. Good to me, yeah. Windows glowing in the sun like the day has just begun. Sidewalk lines and passing trees, moving with the quiet breeze. Traffic fading in the back, never pulling off the track. Every step just feels so clean, like I'm living in between. Nothing extra left to chase, everything already placed. If the rhythm stays this way, I could walk through all the day. Every shadow, every sound feels connected all around. No more searching for a sign, everything already mine. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. Softly now, breathe the air, every moment resting there. Let it stay, let it be right where life feels good to me. No hard lines, no race. Everything falls into place. Oh, stay slow. Let the whole world roll. Softly now, let it flow like the city moving slow. Step by step, side by side, feel the rhythm open wide. Softly now, hold it near, nothing heavy anywhere. Right here where the light can be, that's enough for me. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Sunlight breaks on the corner glass, every reflection moves so fast. Feet hit pavement like a rolling drum. Wake up world, here I come. No hesitation in the air today. Everything is leaning my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coffee steam in a paper cup, traffic hum like it's lifting up. Colors stretch across the street, every stranger feels like a beat. Crosswalk signals like a steady guide, keeping time as I move inside. And every shadow starts to fade in the rhythm that the morning made. Now the city feels alive and new, like it's dancing just for me and you. Bright steps on a waking street, sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Riding clean on the city track, yeah, yeah. Window frames with a flashing light, turning ordinary into something bright. Taxi horns like a passing tune, playing under the silver moon. No rush, just a steady pace. Every moment finds its place. People crossing like rivers flow in a language only mornings know. And I'm caught in a simple truth that the world feels lighter in its youth. Oh, bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Yeah. There's a pulse in the concrete ground, 1,000 stories in every sound. From cafe doors to the parkland green, it's a living, breathing machine. And if you listen, you can hear it say, just move with me, don't drift away. Stay in time with the rising day. Let the rhythm lead the way. Bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Keep it light, keep it true. Every street is something new. Walk it slow, walk it right. Let the city hold the light. Keep on moving. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Walked into the room too fast, like the future called me back. Stopped dead center, looked around, like the walls would spell it out. Phone unlocked in my right hand, blank stare like I had a plan. Open apps, closed them quick, something there but nothing clicked. Still I kept that focused face, like confusion had a place. Little not like carry on, even though the thought was gone. Funny how the body moves, like it already knows the cues. Mind somewhere behind the glass, watching all the moments pass. I forgot what I came in for, but I made it to the door, yeah. Somewhere between the hallway light and the kitchen floor. I forgot what I came in, still standing like it matters more. Maybe movement keeps its meaning, even when you lose the source. Water running, cabinet open, no idea what thought was chosen, but the rhythm felt intact, like the action was the fact. I used to turn around and chase every missing little trace. Now I let the silence it, see what rises out of it. Maybe not remembering isn't really anything. Maybe brains just drift and bend, leaving gaps to wander in. Past the table, checked the time, forgot the reason, twice in line. Still the evening held its shape, nothing broken from the break. Every pause a floating sign, every blank a little time. Not a failure, not a flaw, just a space without a law. I forgot what I came in for, didn't feel the need to force it now. Purpose faded somewhere underneath the background sounds, yeah. I forgot disappear. Maybe they just leave the wheel, let the body take a turn while the signal starts to blur. I stood there beneath the light, not confused, just undefined. And for once I didn't fight the unfinished state of mind. Cup still cold beside the sink, halfway through another think. No conclusion, no concern, nothing urgent to return. There's a comfort in the drift, in not tightening the grip. Some directions don't arrive until long after you move. I forgot what I came in for, but the night kept rolling on. Every missing little reason turning into another song. Oh, oh, I forgot what I came in for. Guess it wasn't all that wrong. Sometimes motion is enough to keep a person moving strong. Yeah. Still awake, still around, still around. Lost the thought, kept the sound, standing there, then moved along. Reason gone, momentum strong. Yeah. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Like late night colors in a quiet room. No push, nothing we had to prove. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Soft rain tapping on the fire escape. TV glowing, but we barely watch the frame. Takeout boxes stacked beside the sink. Halfway through another drifting think. No deep dive, no heavy scene, just staying somewhere in between. You lean back into the couch like sleeping, and the whole room settled naturally. Your voice low through the static hum, talking slow like time forgot to run. I stopped checking every passing hour, let the silence keep its gentle power. If this moment leaves, it leaves okay. Didn't ask it for another day. Some nights don't arrive with signs, they just unfold at the perfect time. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Like background songs you somehow knew. No chase, no fear, nothing overdue. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Maybe peace is smaller than we thought, just a room where nothing's being fought. No grand meaning hanging in the air, just breathing easy with somebody there. Street outside moving soft and slow, headlights sliding across the floor. I used to need a spark, a change. Now calm feels kinda underrated. And if this phase of morning light that doesn't make tonight less bright. Some things land without a sound, still somehow they stick around. No big promises to keep, no digging underneath. Just a moment, sitting still, and somehow that feels real. I let go of figuring out what this was supposed to be about. And the second that I did, everything relaxed a bit. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew like easy air drifting through the room. No plans, no pressure, nothing to lose. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Low light, slow time, nothing wrong, nothing right. Just here, passing through, still feels good next to you. Street lights coming on slow tonight. Train doors closed behind my back. city breathing through the cracks. Corner store still glowing blue. Same old man buying the news. Crosswalk blinking at a time. Taxi headlights dragging lines. I've walked this road so many nights. Still it changes in this light. Not in a hurry to arrive. Kinda letting the distance decide. Somewhere between leaving and home. Feels more honest on my own. I don't need the night explained. Don't need meaning in the rain. Just the sound of rubber tires and apartment window light. Half the world already sleeps. Other half still chasing things. I'm just drifting in between. Halfway home again. Halfway home again. Not lost, not there yet. Just moving with the city slow, like it knows where I should end. Halfway home again. Nothing pulling at my hands. Every block feels soft tonight, like the world forgot its plans. Someone laughing from above. Balcony spilling yellow buzz. Window fan and TV glow. Tiny lives I'll never know. Phone stays quiet in my coat. No missed calls to interrupt. Funny how the silence feels more complete than being touched. I used to fill these walks with noise, songs and podcasts, restless thoughts. Now I kinda like the space where nothing's asking to be solved. Every step keeps loose time with the rhythm in my mind. No destination pressing hard. No performance after dark. Just the pavement and the air and the feeling I can spare. One more hour, not becoming anything for anyone. Halfway home again. Somewhere soft between who I was all afternoon and whoever sleeps in me. Halfway home again. Street lights washing gold. Even loneliness tonight feels familiar, not cold. Maybe this is why I walk long after I need to. Not to reach another place, but to slowly pass through. All the pressure leaves in pieces somewhere after Avenue 3. By the time I reach my door, there's a lighter version of me. In the city never notices, never asks me where I've been. Still it holds me every night, like a quiet oldest friend. Halfway home again, breathing with the traffic load. Every passing little sound makes me feel a little known. Halfway home again, no dramatic end, just the comfort of becoming someone softer by the end. Yeah, halfway home again. Still walking slow. Yeah. 3 a.m. and somebody still awake below me. Floorboards creak beneath the dark. Fridge light hums through the apartment. Street lamp leaking through the blinds. Painting silver across the night. I should probably be asleep, but my thoughts won't loosen easy. So I pace from room to room, listening to the building breathe. Then I notice through the crack, underneath the stairwell black, a little line of amber glow from the apartment down below. who don't know their name, don't know their story. Still somehow it changes things, knowing someone else is awake with me. No conversation, no knock at the door, just another quiet soul ignoring sleep. And for a second the night feels less heavy on my chest. Lights still on downstairs, soft gold under the door. Funny how a little presence can settle a room you thought was yours. Lights still on downstairs, while the whole city fades. And somehow that tiny window glow makes me feel okay. Maybe they're reading in the kitchen, maybe washing coffee cups, maybe fighting off the same restless kind of midnight rush. Sometimes I hear footsteps pause, then move slowly down the hall, like they're carrying thoughts around, trying not to let them fall. And I never need to meet them, never need to know their face. There's comfort in anonymous lives, existing close within the same space. The world feels less enormous when another shadow moves inside the quiet architecture of these sleepless rooms. Oh, grand connection formed, no life suddenly transformed. Still the loneliness softens shape every time I see that frame. Tiny glowing square of light, holding steady through the night, like a silent reassurance someone else survived today too. Lights still on downstairs, blue hours stretching thin. Everything feels less empty, knowing someone else stayed in. Lights still on downstairs, no words exchanged at all. Still I think I sleep easier when I catch that glow below the wall. People help each other in smaller ways than we expect. Not through speeches or grand gestures, but simple evidence they exist. A light left on too late, a chair dragged across the floor, a distant laugh through old apartment walls when you thought the night was yours alone. And eventually their window darkens, one soft click and it is gone. But somehow the calm remains long after they've moved on. Lights still on downstairs, morning almost in the sky. And for once the silence didn't feel like something I had to survive. Lights still on downstairs, fading with the dawn. Still the warmth of knowing someone stayed awake lingers on. Settling into sleep, city turning pale blue. Lights still on downstairs, then finally not anymore. Nobody rushing anywhere tonight. Yeah. Clock light glowing by the bed, blue and quiet, almost dead. Rain tapping lightly on the vent, like it forgot what falling meant. Shoes kicked somewhere near the door, keys still scattered on the floor. I said I cleaned the place today, but the evening got in the way. And honestly I let it, no guilt attached to resting. For once the world can spin without me trying to direct it. No deadlines in the room, no pressure dressed as truth, just a little air to breathe. and enough space to loosen me. Phone face down, TV low, city dim behind the smoke. Everything can wait a while, nothing's leaving if I slow down. No urgency tonight, no need to optimize. I'm not chasing anything, and somehow that feels right. Ain't no urgency tonight, let the hours move how they like. Some days don't need a purpose to feel alive. I used to fill the silence fast, like empty space would never last. Every second had to lead to something bigger than the scene. Now I kinda like the drift, the unfinished shape of it. Dinner late and dishes stacked, nothing polished, nothing tracked. Neighbor laughing through the wall, train line humming after dark. Tiny ordinary sounds holding this apartment down. And I don't need the night explained, don't need progress tied to pain. Maybe peace arrives much softer than I train myself to think. No dramatic healing here, no sudden clarity appears. Just my shoulders dropping slow, like they finally got the note. Outside taxi smear the rain, inside everything remains loose enough to finally fit the shape of how I actually live. No urgency tonight, street lights fading silver white. I let the minutes pass me by without turning them into a fight. No urgency tonight, no perfect use of time. Still somehow the quiet hours leave the deepest kind of light. Maybe exhaustion isn't always physical. Maybe it's the weight of constant motion, the feeling that every pause needs justification. But tonight nothing asks for proof, not the rain, not the room, not the half-read book beside me, or the record spinning through. And somewhere between midnight and the refrigerator hum, I stopped feeling behind in life for the first time in months. No urgency tonight, everything arriving slow, like the world softened its edges just enough to let me go. No urgency tonight, no destination in sight. Still I think I'll remember how easy breathing felt tonight. Nothing solved, nothing missing, no urgency tonight. And maybe that was all I needed. We were halfway talking when it happened. No countdown, no dramatic sign, just kinda slipped into it. Then you opened eyes unfocused, laughing more than staying on it. You said that sounds kinda good. I said yeah, probably should. No review and no compare, didn't need to get us there. Something in the loosened pace made the choice fall into place. Wait, a nod and pen in hand, like he knew before we did. Funny how the smallest move can feel accidentally lived. We were tired of optimizing, turning moments into trials. Sometimes overthinking steals the easy rhythm from the night. We picked it midway through the sentence, didn't even let it land. No big reason, no conviction, still it fit us better than the plan, yeah. We picked it midway through the sentence, somehow that was right. Maybe some things work much better with a peace inside momentum. When you stop rehearsing outcomes, every option starts to blur. When you need too much from one, this just happens soft and easy, like the room had made the call. And for once I didn't need to control it all at all. Water shining in the light, conversations folding slow. Even waiting felt aligned, like nowhere else to go. Not surrender, not neglect, just enough trust to select. Some decisions breathe much better without pressure on their neck. Yeah, maybe life is mostly this, tiny leaps that barely register. You move first and understand why it settled where it did. Not every road needs certainty, not every choice needs proof. Some things only show their shape after you move through. And if it misses by a little, that's still closer than before. Perfection keeps the body frozen, good enough opens the door. Yeah, we picked it midway through the sentence, half distracted, half aware. Still it landed like the evening knew exactly what belonged there. Yeah, we picked it midway through the sentence, no regret inside. Sometimes instinct wears the face of not trying too hard to be right. Plates went empty, music low, nobody rushed to leave. The way we got there didn't matter, only how it seemed to breathe. Yeah, picked it midway, no dramatic story left to tell. Just one of those nights that sat with us well.